WBXO Classic Rock Redefined, and a special edition of the Pat Show today. Honored to have a good friend back on our rock and roll phone, founding member, incredible guitar player, the wonderful Mark Kendall. Mark, what's going on, man?
How you doing, Pat?
I am doing well. Mark is currently in Iowa, getting ready for the Iowa State Fair tonight with Great White. But we're going to see him at the Turning Stone Resort and Casino in Verona on Friday night. And I can tell the listeners there are room and ticket packages available, but there's not many rooms left. So go to turningstone.com and get your tickets and package. And Mark Slaughter and his band will be there as well. Looking forward to a great show.
Yeah, we had a real good show there last year, so we're looking forward to it now. Great town to New York.
Excellent. Well, let me tell you, that since the last time we spoke was right after the release of Full Circle, and let me give you the report card for the guy that's able to play anything, and certainly a lot of tracks from Full Circle, and the feedback that I've gotten from our listeners. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All good. I mean, like I said to you, the more I play it, I realize a really fantastic album, very bluesy, jazz, and totally rocks. It has that terrific rock edge sound, perfect blend of the blazing guitars, the cutting edge vocals, and a great beat. Besides Big Time, which obviously should be a number one hit somewhere, I'm Alright and Moving On seems to get the best feedback. So, to me, as I said before, you guys hit the ball out of the park. It's a home run. I know you're a baseball guy. And just a terrific album. And I wanted to at least express some feedback to you about the album for, like I said, being able to play many of the tracks on my show. I think it's important that you get to hear what the fans are saying out there.
That's awesome, and I would really love that. And I love, kind of a free-form radio to where you can play, whatever you feel like, and that's great.
Yeah.
Give fans more access to the music,
Kind of a rarity in today's world, but I'll take it. I want to let the fans know, certainly, if you haven't purchased the CD of Full Circle, you need to. And you can also get the making of Full Circle on the DVD that's included. I mean, Big Time. I mean, that song is just, starts with the drums, and then you get into your guitar, and then the bass line, and the vocals, and it just keeps building and building. And it's such a cool song. Every inspiring musician's dream. Are you ready for the big time? How did you guys come up with that? Was that obviously? I think that's the whole concept of the song, right?
Yeah, it's the whole concept because when we were up and coming, we weren't really very good. I mean, we started in the garage, where your parents are telling you to turn that down and all that, and just from playing together, we improved and we got a little better, and that's kind of the bands from our era where, it's that human connection, getting together, playing, and trying to play as many shows as you can eventually, and, you improve. And Metallica was the same way, and none of us started out so good, so it's, but it's, like I said, it's human, it's real, and that's kind of where we come from.
Well, hard work certainly pays in practice, and you never know. Are you ready for the big time? And then bang, it's there, and you better be ready for it, because before you know it, you're on a tour bus, traveling all over the place, leaving home, and be careful what you wish for. But if that's your dream, man, more power to you. I love I'm Alright, man. It's like a really kick-ass, in-your-face. I would think it's a great kick-off song for any of your shows for the most part.
Yeah, we've been opening with it, and it is a good first song, just kind of, no matter what you go through, we're still okay.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, and we're getting to the baseball lineup, you're kind of the manager and a player, so we had a little lineup change on the pitching mound, well, a little departure of Terry, but now batting, or I should say now on the mound, Mitch Malloy. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Great vocalist, great,
pretty cool.
Great find.
Kind of happened, kind of really happened by accident. We're kind of growing apart a little bit from Terry, but we still love him, and he's back in XYZ. He's back home. That's his band, and I think he'll be happy. Mitch, it really happened quite by accident. I was just in my news feed online. I was just kind of on my phone, and I saw this Van Halen story, and I'm like, wow, I never knew this guy was in that band. And I had seen him before because he sang on a record in this gang shout kind of thing. We had about 20 people. We had Mark Slaughter and just all kinds of people that live in Nashville that are in bigger bands and stuff. And,
gotcha. Yep.
Like Lizzie Borden, Lizzie Hale, and anyway, so we had about 20 people, and so I'd met him then, and then I met him on the cruise, and we had him come up on the stage and do the the my wants me to flesh out or whatever, and so I'd seen him in the newsfeed, so I'd seen him a couple other times, and I saw him in this newsfeed about the Van Halen story, a little documentary about 15 minutes long. He tells a story about, he was like in the band. They accepted him in the band. They loved him. And then things didn't work out because all of a sudden he was watching TV at home and David Lee Roth come walking up on the stage on this MTV award thing. And he's going, what's going on here? So it's a pretty interesting story. And then I listened to some of his stuff. I go, wow, man, this guy's got a really good voice. I didn't even know much about him. And come to find out, my keyboard player, Michael Artie, guitar player, he had been looking into him as well. And I didn't even know because he never said anything to me. And then I heard our agent had mentioned him. This is like later, so it was nothing by design. It wasn't by design at all. It was just a free coincidence. And then, I was talking to Michael, and I go, man, this guy's really good. We should send him some music, some old stuff and new stuff. So we sent him some tracks just to put his voice on, and he sent it back, and it just sounded incredible. And he's such a good front man. He really commands the crowd. He's, he's total pro, and we think he's a real good fit. We're really looking forward to making music with him. We're not going to be able to do it until 2019, but because of our show schedule, it's just too outrageous. But it's exciting.
He is he's definitely, from an outsider looking in, he's a great fit. Certainly we wish Terry the best. Terry, great vocalist, and sure. When you listen to Full Circle and you get the Terry behind there, he's also an incredible talent. But if you have to replace somebody and you find a guy like Mitch, and I just was watching the other day a couple of the videos of your last couple of shows just to see what it was like to see Mitch on the stage with you guys, and man, does he kill it. House of Broken Love, Rock Me, Save Your Love. His vocalist, his stage presence, he's the real package. So I'm looking forward to Friday night.
Just to be fair to him, we hired a film crew to come down and do our show in Kentucky on Saturday, this coming Saturday. We're going to record the show and do the full, 6-camera shoot with GoPros and all that, and just to where he doesn't get tortured with the cell phone recordings. At least, give him a chance. But, that'll be fun, to record a live show, and so we're gonna do that on this Saturday.
Great. And besides the vocals, when and I was going to ask you, walk me through the process. You got to find somebody with the right chemistry with the other bandmates, the right personality, and probably the right direction that you want to take the band. Right? Pretty much?
Right. Yeah. Mitch is such a good fit in that way. I like I said, I didn't know that much about him. I guess he's had a really long solo career. He's got all these fans. I mean, the feedback on the internet blew me away. I'm going, God, everybody knows this guy but me. I can't believe it. It was like, holy cow, they're going, oh, Mitch Malloy, dude, Dan Halen blew it, and we're just getting all this kind of feedback. Like, I can't believe you got Mitch Malloy. This certainly isn't bad news. And, I'm going, really? I go, man, this guy's like totally known. I guess he's really known in Europe a lot too. I guess he goes over there a lot, so he has connections over there and stuff. But he's got like 10 albums. I'm still out of the loop. But he's a great guy, man. He looks so good on stage. He really does a good job.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to saying hi to Mitch Friday night at the Turning Stone, Great White, as well as Slaughter. Hey, you know what I didn't ask you the last time I had you on the phone was the official Great White coffee. Tell me about this coffee stuff. Rock me roast, big time brew, face the day roast. When did you guys get into the coffee business?
It's funny because I never drank coffee really, but the past couple years, my wife's a big coffee person, and I started drinking coffee, and then we got the idea that why don't we have some Great White coffee? What would it take? So we started looking into it and came up with all the stuff, rock me roast, and
the great
and people love it. We got the coffee mugs with the Great White shark on it.
Yeah.
So you can wake up with a Great White coffee. They got like 3 different kinds. The darker roast and the bean, the grind, the whole bit. But we just thought that'd be fun for the fans.
I was never a coffee guy. My wife is more of the coffee person, and now I'm more of the tea guy. And then I saw this, and I said, okay, if you want a cold beer, go to the left. If you want some coffee, go to the right, and then you're all set. At the shows. All right, my man. Well, I'll let you go and get ready for Iowa tonight, and I can't wait to see you Friday night. If for all the listeners out there, I encourage you to go to Great White and Mark's website, officialgreatwhite.com, to check out all the dates. We again wish Terry the best, and we welcome Mitch with open arms, and I can't wait to get to see you Friday night and get you to roll the dice, man, so we can play that whole album.
I'll be rolling it. I want to play the whole record, man.
There you go. All right, Mark. Mark Kendall, a Great White. Safe travels, my man. Have a great show tonight, and we'll see you Friday night in New York.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for playing the music.
You got it, buddy. Thank you, Mark.